Let's get it.
Hey y'all, it's Emily. First of all, new setting. This is my dorm room. Today I'm doing high school and college tips from Emily. High school tips for high school. My high school offered this courses called College Now, which is basically you can take a class for not only high school credit but college credit, and so that way once you're getting into college, you already have that credit, so you don't have to take that class again, which is very helpful. I did not have to take any math class or science gen ed class because I took those courses. I should have done the English one too, but you know, if your high school offers something like that, take advantage of it. And also, you don't have to pay for the textbook if you do it that way. So that's a great way to get some gen eds out of the way and also save some money. I'm just gonna say, I just spent like a crap ton of money on textbooks, more than any meet and greet tickets I've bought. That's how, it's ridiculous. So completely love that you have free books. Just appreciate it, because once you're out of high school, you gotta pay for everything. Apply for as many scholarships as you can. Honestly, it's so expensive. There's a website called fastweb.com, and you just put in some information like what you're majoring in, what school you're going to, just some general information like that, and it will actually find scholarships for you that you might be eligible for, and even some that you didn't know. So I will put that website link in the description, so please go check that out, because that could be a lifesaver for you. I know this is going to sound really strange, but you really do need to focus on your studies, especially essays. I'm still writing essays, and there's so many times you have to write an essay for a scholarship. It's like I suck at essays so bad, because I don't know, I ever really actually learned how to do an essay the right way. So focus on that and get really good at writing those. The better your grades are, the better chance of scholarships you have, or more eligible, because people want to give scholarships out to good workers and good hard workers who make really good grades. College. If you have a job, if it is any way possible, especially if you're still living at home, take a little bit from each of your paycheck and save it. Your paycheck's just maybe $15, $20, if that, even $10, and just put it aside. If you have a job, save as much money as you can, because this stuff really is expensive. I'm completely right now about just money and how expensive it is, but save as much as you can. Put in for as many scholarships as you can. $500, it doesn't sound like much, but that could cover most of your textbooks. So, you know, if you get $500, okay, you don't have to pay for textbooks now, so you can just focus on tuition. I know everybody loves going to four-year colleges, but honestly, I went to community college for 3 years, and I did part-time for 2 years, so that's why it's not too many. But it's actually a really good idea to go there and get your gen eds out of the way, because it is completely cheaper, so much cheaper. The one I went to didn't even have housing, but I could live at home, so you didn't have to pay for housing. You paid per credit hour, and not just one tuition price. It was per credit hour. I don't know, it was kind of like high school size classes, maybe a little bit bigger, but if you go to KU or K-State, and I only say those just because those are around here, they have huge classes of 200, 100, 200 people in a class, and you don't get a good one-on-one time with a teacher. You don't get to know your professor. So that's what I liked about JUCO, is where I could go and talk to the professor, and they knew my name, and I wasn't just another face that they were just talking to in a lecture. It's actually really smart to get your gen eds out of the way there. So look into it at least. If you don't go there, like actually decide to go there, at least look into it, because it's actually a little bit better. I thought it was smarter to do that. Now, there's a textbook place close to the community college I went to, and called Textbook Brokers, where you could actually, it was cheaper than a college bookstore, which I don't know why they have to charge that much. It was cheaper than that. Plus, you could also, I rented like my books like the whole time, and there was like once I only spent like $90 for like 4 textbooks, and I got to return them all at the end of the semester. So, which is a lot better than what I just spent. And yes, I'm really in a bad mood because I just had to spend so much on them. If you can, I know some college bookstores let you rent textbooks. If you can, and if you're not going to need them, like if you're majoring in math and you have to take a history class as a gen ed, then if rent your history textbook, so that way you can turn it back in at the end of the year. And plus, it's cheaper to do that. Renting is like the cheapest way you could go for textbooks. So if you can rent them and you won't need them, do that. Get used to reading a lot. I'm sorry, but you're really just gonna have to read. Just if you might have seen a picture where you have like every so many paragraphs you feel like a gummy bear or like a little snack or something, and every time you get to that paragraph you can eat the snack. So, which is a good study habit if you have trouble with that. But you're just gonna have to get used to it. I'm sorry. I know some of y'all don't like to read, but you're gonna have to get used to it. You really are. I've only been in a dorm for 2 days. This is my 2nd day in a dorm, and yesterday I basically just unpacked. This is just a couple things. It's not a full list. I'm probably going to make another video about just dorm life further on down the road. So keep your eye out for that if you're getting ready to go. First of all, communicating with your roommates or roommate, however many you have, communicate, because I have 3 other girls that live here because we're in an apartment. But last night we basically just talked about a lot of stuff, just talking. And I mean, it's not even just like, because you have to get to know them, because you're gonna live with them for 4 months at least. So you really just you have to talk to them, even if you don't like them, you have to. Especially if you're like in a dorm room where you're sharing like one room. I mean, here I have a room to myself, so it's good. But if you're sharing a room with somebody, you really, really need to talk to them. Just like, even if stuff like sharing and, you know, like, if you're sharing a bathroom, do you, like, if one showers in the morning or at night, or just stuff like that, you just gotta talk to them. If you're on Pinterest, there's a lot of stuff of DIY dorm organizing and just pictures and stuff like that. There's a lot of DIY stuff. I found, you'll see it, and I'll show it to you when I do my dorm tour video. But there's one of taking like a poster board, putting pictures on it, and laminating it, and then using it as like, and then like using command strips to stick it on the wall. So there's one right here. It's actually really good. It's cheap, it's cute. I spent a lot of time on mine. So, and I really like how they turned out. But I mean, you do you. I know this is probably a duh thing, but cleaning supplies, you really need to have cleaning supplies. I wiped all the furniture and the walls and everything down when I came in here with Lysol wipes. So those are really, especially if it's like there's a little sticky spots somewhere, just like get a Lysol. It's really, really easy to use and nice. Somewhere on the college website there will be a list of suggestions of what to bring, and also what you cannot bring, because we're not allowed candles or electric blankets or I can't remember exactly what, but we're not allowed that stuff because it's a fire hazard. We're not allowed to put nails in the wall or use tape on the wall. Yeah, it'll tell you, you know, it might be different. Maybe you could use candles in yours. Check that out because that's really a helpful tool. You should check out college site, like helpful sites about college. Like I know 17 magazine, they do like a campus thing and during all theirs, and I think they have like a specific website for it. I think, don't quote me on that. There's one called Her Campus, which I looked at for the packing list, and that was really good. And also you could actually just either Google it and you could find some stuff, or look on Pinterest, because I looked at a couple things on Pinterest, and there was one list I read and just the stuff like you wouldn't expect to bring. Like she said to bring like a body pillow for between the bed and the wall. Though I don't really need one because my bed isn't against the wall. But there's that. She also said like a sleeping bag if you have friends sleeping over, and a party dress, which I'm thinking, what are you going to need a party dress for? But, you know, you don't know. You don't, especially because sometimes colleges are known for parties and you don't know who you're going to be friends with and when you're going to get invited to. So yes, I do have a party dress in my closet. If you're either, like if you're a senior in high school, or if you went to like community college and then you're going to a college and living in a dorm, that the year before you go after in the fall, so like around August, end of August, beginning of September, and most stores should have all of their college stuff clearance down. Don't forget to like with big thumbs up, that would be so much appreciated, and subscribe to my channel to be notified when more videos are coming. And all my links will be down below in the description, so you can go find those. Bye.
Let's get it.